Hello everybody, Zooba here, and today I'm talking about Walter Koenig, Star Trek's Pavel Chekhov, and I'll be talking about his book, CHEKOV'S Enterprise, and just about about him in general. Walter Koenig is now, I believe, 89 years old. He's getting up there. He's not as old as Shatner, who's I think just turned 94. I think Chekhov, Walter Koenig, and George Takei are both 89 or getting close to 90. Amazing. That is truly amazing. Anyway, I've always enjoyed his performances in Star Trek, and I know he's done a lot of early TV work. I haven't seen much of it, but he was on shows like The Lieutenant, which was another Gene Roddenberry show, and he was on just a lot of different shows, like maybe Ben Casey or Dr. Kildare, and I think he did an Alfred Hitchcock Presents, black and white, one of those old ones. But anyway, he was always most enjoyable to watch. Loved him as Chekhov. Remember when he was first on the show, he was, the new young guy, and they were trying to get that Monkees audience, the Davy Jones audience, with the young Chekhov with that hairdo, and yeah, it was fun. Anyway, I like buying and reading Star Trek related books, bios, and things like that. And I picked up on eBay CHEKOV'S Enterprise, which is basically Walter Koenig's journals of when he was working on Star Trek the Motion Picture. It's a really cool book. I think I picked it up for about $4 or $5 on eBay, paperback, and free shipping and all that. It was, I always get some good deals. It's nice. It has a lot of photographs inside of him on the set when he was making the movie. And it's basically written as a journal. As you can see, he would write the date, and the time of when it was, and then he would just write what happened that particular day. And it's a personal journal of the making of Star Trek the Motion Picture. Star Trek's own Lieutenant Pavel Chekhov takes us in close to the off-camera camaraderie while making the greatest film adventure. I recommend it. It's really nice. He just breaks it up by months. I think they started the movie in August of 1979, and it went through, I think it went through the end of the year, like November of, I think it was like Thanksgiving, whenever Thanksgiving was, and then the movie opened in theaters in December of 1979. Also, I was looking through my old Starlog magazines and stuff, and there was a really nice article about Walter Koenig in this issue of Starlog, and I found it interesting to read what he had written about. This was when they were doing Star Trek VI, the last Star Trek original cast movie, and he was saying how people in general were feeling like, oh, when is this going to end? 6 Star Trek movies. The cast is getting so old. They're going to need wheelchairs to get up the ramp of the Enterprise or something. By why do they keep making these movies? They're too old. And he kind of took it personally and didn't really appreciate that. It wasn't actually his last film, Star Trek, on the big screen. He did appear in Generations, Star Trek Generations, where they pass the torch to the next generation cast. And he was in the opening sequence with, I believe James Doohan and him appeared in that with Shatner, the opening moments of Generations. And then that was just like a small cameo that they did. But Leonard Nimoy wasn't in that, and DeForest Kelley wasn't in that. But Walter did come back. And yeah, so that was just a brief little bit about Walter Koenig. I always enjoyed him. I always felt for him when he lost his son, Andrew Koenig. That was very sad, and I felt for him then. But Walter Koenig is doing great, I believe. I enjoy him still doing his interviews on YouTube, and he's had a life and a lot of experience, and I appreciate him very much. So that's what I was talking about today, Walter Koenig. Cheers to you, sir. Thanks for everything that you've given us. Appreciate it. And thank you, viewers. Zooba out.